Ms. Chia Yong Yong.
Thank you, sir. So I've spoken previously on my respect for our public service, and I have recently spoken again with foreigner friends who have also spoken about how clean, efficient, effective our public service is.
I just help you.
Thank you, sir. Of course, at the same time, they have also talked about how they tend to be aloof and clinical. Ground sentiments are slightly different. They understand they understand that there is a lot of work that the public service has to do, but they cannot understand why the public service cannot understand them. So I think that there is a disconnect, and I think it is disconnect that we need to address. Also, as our society evolves and the needs and the demands become more complex, the voices become louder and people are more sophisticated, so public service has to keep up. As the world changes and we enter into Industrial 4.0, with innovation and change, we need to keep up, and we need to know what's happening, and we need to be ahead. But the concern has always been whether our public service is afraid to change because we have been so successful. Whether or not, if we change, the success formula might be tweaked to our own detriment. And hence, I felt this cut to ask a few questions. The ruling party aside, our continued growth and bonding and success as a country continues to depend on this machinery frequently referred to as the Zhenghu, which is in effect the public service. So while I understand also, before I go into that, sir, the need for rotation, it breaks the continuity of management and responses to issues. It may also inhibit a rigorous review of a predecessor's initiative or the work of a team under that predecessor. Now, moving on to my question, sir, what efforts have been undertaken by the civil service, public service to understand ground sentiments, address misapprehensions, and implement policy in line with declared intent conveyed to ministerial speeches? What are the agencies that have recognized within the last 5 years the necessity to change their operating mindsets and models? How did the recognition come about, and how have such changes been implemented? What are the results of such changes, and what is public perception? How does the government achieve buy-in from civil servants on the ground in the shaping and implementation of policies initiated from top management and ministers? I ask these questions because I think it is important that if there are changes and there are good, effective changes, this should be effectively and properly communicated to the citizenry. Thank you.